I'm Mary, and this is a story from when I was a college student. But, well, let me talk about it later. After high school, I was fortunately accepted to a university of my first choice. Of course, I was happy to be studying there, but I was more excited about the city life ahead, because my high school was located in the suburbs. It's not that I didn't like the countryside, but high schoolers like me crave for excitement, and I was a bit bored. On the day I left my home to move to an apartment near my university, "Listen, you be careful, all right? The city can be full of danger." "Don't worry, Mom." "Let me know if you need anything, you hear?" My mom made sure that I would be okay, but because I was so excited to be moving to the city, I didn't pay much attention to what she was saying. That is how my life in the city started. For a while, it was plain fun. Life in the city was filled with excitement, and I made more and more friends. I also began a part-time job, and so I was able to have extra fun from shopping and fancy dinners. But dark clouds started to loom over my college life. It was a couple of months in after college started. I'm a bit scared. One night, on my way home from my part-time job, I felt something behind me. For a while, I thought I was imagining things, but every night, on my way home from work, I felt something behind me. One day, on my way back from work, I took the courage to turn around. There behind me was a shadow of what seemed to be like a man. The shadow seemed to have run off when I turned around, but I wasn't sure because all I could do was to run away as fast as I could. Am I being stalked? This was the first time I felt like my life was at risk. The stalker continued to follow me. I had to do something, but I didn't have close enough friends at college I could talk to. I didn't want to make my parents worried either. So I consulted a colleague from my part-time job.
You should call the police, but I have a feeling they won't be able to investigate unless actual harms are made,"
he said. I wanted to ask him to take me home, but he had other plans that night. That night again, I felt the stalker right behind me. I couldn't bear it any longer, so I went to the police station near my house. I usually pass in front of this police station on my way to the campus and my part-time work. I've never been to a police station until then, but wasn't too nervous because I've seen the police officer several times. So that's why I'm here.
"I see. You must have been frightened. Let me guard you back home from work tonight."
Thank you. I will drop by here at your station after work. I felt relieved after receiving this unexpected offer. I'm sure the officer will protect me if he sees someone suspicious. I finished my job and went to the police station. The officer and I headed to my apartment. The officer looked tough and well-built. I'm sure the stalker can't attack me. I followed the officer who focused on scanning the area. He was so focused that we didn't exchange any words. After a while, we reached my apartment.
"You're safe now. No need to be scared anymore. I'll take you home if something happens next time."
Thank you again for today.
I'll stay right here until you're safe inside.
I'm glad the officer was a good person. I'm going to bed now. Wait! My door doesn't shut. A 19-year-old college student, Miss Mary Stacy, was found dead at the entrance of her apartment. A manager of a store Miss Stacy worked at went to her house since she didn't show up for work. He found Miss Stacy's front door unlocked, so he went inside and found Miss Stacy on the floor. The police reported that Miss Stacy was stabbed in the chest. Since there has been no trace of her belongings being stolen, the police say the suspect is potentially an acquaintance of the victim. I am now dead. I was murdered. I should have known that the officer was suspicious, because he was able to take me home without me telling him where my apartment was.